Okay, I am going to show you guys what I have figured out about the study plan within MathXL. First, I want to show you how to adjust the study plan for your students. So if you go to the test plan or study plan manager, I kept all the mastery settings and access settings the same. But if you edit the coverage and scoring, that will make things easier for students to use. If you do not uncheck anything, there is a ridiculous amount of different sections that they need to master, which might be overwhelming. So what I did, this is for algebra, I went through and unchecked the orientation because they don't need to know that, and unchecked some of the sections we haven't done yet. I kept some sections checked because those are ones that they should have learned in pre-algebra. Once you have unchecked the major sections, you can also go in and uncheck some of the smaller sections, again, just to make it a little less overwhelming when they look at all the sections to master. So I took off some of the easy ones for my regular algebra class. So once you have that checked, again, you can go through and uncheck or recheck whatever you need to. You just hit update, and it'll update your class's study plan. So it'll essentially just take off the different subjects or different areas that you had unchecked. So it's been saved. After that, I want to show you what students see. So if a student goes to their study plan, this page pops up. Now, they have the option to practice these sections, or they can just go in and hit the Quiz Me button right here. Now, these Quiz Me buttons are not highlighted because I had previously gone in and gotten some answers wrong. So you cannot go to the Quiz Me, as it says here, until you've practiced it. So they can't just keep taking quizzes and guessing. Once they've done a quiz and they've gotten something wrong, they need to go back and practice it. Once they've practiced a couple problems, then they can do Quiz Me again. So the quizzes and practice pop up. Then they can also look at the chapters that they have. So I had unchecked some of these, which is why they're not highlighted. And then it says I had messed around with this earlier and had mastered 4 of them. So it shows how many I've mastered. The 5 seconds I spent were 5 seconds that I was in one of the practice sessions. And again, it'll show you how many you've mastered out of the possible for that section. Now, we unchecked a lot, but there are still 81 here that are checked, which is why I said to uncheck things to make it a little less overwhelming. So as kids complete these, it'll show up within that chart. And then again, if you go back to the study plan, students can look at their progress by hitting the View Progress button, and it'll just show them how far they have gotten for each section. So another thing to just show them their progress. One last thing that I want to show you is if you want to look at each student's study plan. So I'm in the instructor part and I hit study plan. Oh wait, no, not study plan, sorry, gradebook. I can view the study plan for my students and kind of see their progress. So my students haven't worked within their study plan, but the reason they have parts mastered here is because I said include this in their study plan. So they did well on their homework, so these different sections are mastered already for students. So if you tell your students to start working on their study plan, you'll be able to see their progress here. There's also a way to make the study plan part of their grade. I just haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, that's what I have figured out so far for the study plan. I hope that that's helpful.